Alright, so this video is going to be possibly a little bit weird, but, you know, c'est la vie. I have Adkiragh in Idleshire at level 2, so heart 2, whatever, and halfway through that. Literally exactly halfway. And in order to get the rest of the halfway through, I'm going to make fermented juice. 3 of them, HQ them, and then for Zhloe Aliapoh, same thing. She is 240 out of 480, which is halfway. We're gonna make 3 Coerthan souvenirs HQ'd. All you have to do is go to, I don't know when they implemented this, maybe from the very beginning, but that seems weird. It seems like they would have made it harder in the beginning, but you can go to this shop right here. This shop right here, just to the southwest of the Summoning Bell, in like the southern middle of Idleshire, and buy 6 raw fermenting supplies. So it's 2 per thing that Adkiragh wants, and it's 2 Coerthan souvenir component materials per thing Zhloe wants. These are weekly things. If you need to find it, it's this middle thing. So you just keep clicking here. These are your normal recipes. These are your special recipes. It's under custom deliveries. If you have not unlocked Adkiragh, this won't be here. If you have not unlocked Zhloe, this won't be here. I don't even know if the custom deliveries will exist at all until you have unlocked Zhloe, because I think she's the first you can do customs to. I don't know. I'm not sure. But she was the first I unlocked, and then Adkiragh came shortly after. Very easy. Anyway, let's do Zhloe first, and she wants Coerthan souvenirs. I think. Let me just make sure. Yes. Okay. So to make a Coerthan souvenir, I need to make 2 Coerthan souvenir components. I'm gonna just, because I have this baked onion soup HQ, which gives 48 CP, 28 craftsmanship. I tend to think that CP food is better. I think the more CP you can get, the more flexible you are with all the things you can do with it. I don't feel like craftsmanship on food is all that great, and I'll show you why here. So right now, with my current craftsmanship, I have 129 progress per 100% efficiency. And we don't really have, well, we do, but so 129. Let me take this food that gives 28 craftsmanship max. Right now I'm sitting at 867. 867 plus 28 would be 95, 895. Let's see if the food does that. It should. 895, cool, yeah. I'm also just gonna pop one of these engineering manuals just for the heck of it. I have a bunch of them. They're already not great. Okay, so Coerthan souvenir component. It's gonna be a 60 durability, 250 progress needed, 1024. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. We're gonna figure, cause it's been about like a week since I've done this, so let's make sure. I cannot use muscle memory because it will automatically cap me, and I want to do HQs just to make the next step easier. So I want to make sure I can do at least 4 straight progresses, and I think so. We're gonna do a waste knot 2. We're gonna burn 98 CP for that, just so that I don't know if I need it. I probably don't, but we'll see. So technically this is 1 step, or 10 durability, another 20 durability, another 30 durability. Yeah, it wasn't needed. I was too cautious. That's fine though. What I have not figured out yet is if I do a groundwork, which says it takes 20 durability, Will it take only 10 durability if I have Waste Not 2 active? Let's find out, because I have plenty of durability to spare. In fact, it does. Interesting to know. I like that. I leveled up off of that. That's cool. That's the first time I made that. It's in a special category, so I'm not entirely sure it gives more. I don't think it gave more. Like, these special category crafts don't give... Like, these ones give you extra experience points for crafting them for the very first time. But the special ones don't, in my experience. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. We gotta keep making these. I'm gonna do them solo, one at a time, so that I don't... I want to HQ all of them. So we're gonna do it 6 times in a row. We're gonna ignore doing like the Waste Not 2. I don't think it's necessary. We got a precise proc. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I could just do a groundwork. Yeah, and be done with it. Why not, right? Cool. Pretty easy. We're just gonna keep going. Do innovation. If I get a precise, use it. Basic touch. Standard. We're done there. Groundwork. I wonder what the percentage chance if I do quick synth. Oh, it's not available. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. So it's really fine. Didn't get a precise touch proc, but I think I'm okay still. There, now I got a precise. Nope, we're already capped. My bad. Groundwork to finish. Ba 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 ba. I'm curious what happens if we don't get a precise proc. Which is what exactly happened. We're fine. That's already 100. Groundwork to finish. These are easy. But by the way, I mean, I did take a I think it was onion soup, onion soup that was HQ. It was item level 125. It gave me 48 CP and 28 craftsmanship. If that helps you at all to figure out like what you need to make this super easy. My culinarian guild was 62 skillet, 61 everything except for body. That's 63. Offhand is 63, and then all of my accessories are 63. I also do have the soul of the culinarian. Very easy to get in Ishgard. Like, really, you just talk to him. You just talk to a dude, and he gives it to you. After you choose. You have to make the choice, obviously, but... How many have I made? Hold on. Where did the... Oh, they probably went into the soup slot. Hold on. Yeah, so we made 5 HQ. We're gonna make the last one. Innovation, basic, touch, standard touch, advanced touch, Dunzo, groundwork. Okay, not that I expect this to be any more difficult, but we'll pop on our 2 HQ Coerthan Souvenir components we just made. Oh yeah, this is not gonna be hard at all, I'm pretty sure. 500 progress is what we need to cap, which means I can actually start with a muscle memory, and probably should. I only need 1024 to reach my full collectability, which is also the same thing as reaching 100% quality. So like, if it feels confusing, don't be. 100% quality is 2048. I'm at 10. You know, that's just how it's not crazy. One more basic synth, by the way, is going to cap me on progress. So there's no overthinking that's necessary. I could literally, I'm going to show you. I don't even need innovation here. Basic touch, standard, Advanced. We're not quite capped, but one more basic should do it. And if you're ever curious, I currently need slightly over 200. I need 207. A basic touch is going to give me 254, thanks to these inner quiet stacks. So there's my 100% quality. If you ever want to make sure, just click on the progress. I know for a fact this is going to be a bunch. Also, I still have the proc. I still have the muscle memory proc because I did not use an innovation. So make sure you click the right thing. Cool beans. There's my Coerthan Souvenir HQ'd. Where'd it go? It's HQ'd, but it's gonna say the only way you know it's HQ'd is because the collectability is 204, which is the max. I don't know where you can see that, but I know that. Actually, you can see it by talking to Zhloe. I mean, I guess that's one of the ways. We again want to do a muscle memory, and again, like, I mean, if I feel like I'm fucking up, I can always do a Master's Mend to get my durability back, but it's the same thing, guys. Nothing changed. There's no, like, the only kind of crits you get are if your quality here, your condition here increases to good or excellent. Otherwise, like, see here, 204 is the same thing as 2048 out of 2048. It actually might even just be like remove the last digit out of that number. I don't know for sure. Never checked. There's 2. It's gonna pop up in a different, like, these are all individually unique items. That's why they're not stacking. Once again, muscle memory to start can only be used if it's the very first thing you start with. I'm just gonna go ahead and basic, standard, advanced. Unless we get a precise, we'll use. I haven't got a precise yet on this, so now I have. Sure, let's use it. No reason, but just use it. Cool. 3 for 3, HQ, 204. Collectability. The next up, we're going to click on Adkiragh's little thingy down here. I bought 6 raw fermenting supplies from the exact same vendor right here. Let's go. Making the most out of my food buff. Has another 30 minutes. I'm not worried about it. Want to HQ these? Cannot. Well, actually, I could start with a muscle memory. I know I'm not going to be needing to use a waste knot, so yeah, sure. Let's do a muscle memory. Why does this feel different? It's not different, though. Let's try this. I'm curious about this. I have plenty of CP. I can always do a careful synthesis if I need to instead of a basic. Let's just, without using innovation, let's see what we get here. So basic touch, standard touch, still no precise proc, advanced touch. That got us up to 634, which is not quite halfway. Yeah, not quite halfway. That's fine. I cannot do. I'm not going to be able to make use of this muscle memory proc, but I also kind of didn't think I would be able to. I need 6. So right now I have 634 plus 634 is 1268. I need 1296. It's like an extra 30 something. 28. So let's just keep going. Actually, I want to do a Master's Mend first to not interrupt a combo. Okay. And I can do a basic again. I'm getting an extra 10% for each stack of Inner Quiet, so I will cap on this combo. Yep, no doubt in my mind. And I only need a basic synth is 127. That would cap me, wouldn't it? Actually, let's find out. I think it will. My math is good enough to know that. Yeah. So I didn't need to use innovation at all. A muscle memory to start. Correct? Yeah. Let's go again. Basic, standard, advanced. And I didn't get a proc, so I'm going to do a Master's Mend now. Basic, standard, advanced. I got a fucking precise. I didn't even notice it. My bad. Oh shit. Didn't even do that. Cool. But we're good. Hell yeah. Getting challenge log stuff done. Love to see it. Got a precise proc. Basic, standard, advanced. After that, should cap me. Oh, got another precise. Damn it. Didn't notice in time. We're not capped. Master's Mend. Basic will cap me. And then basic synthesis will cap me. I didn't look at how many more we need, but we're doing muscle memory to start as usual. No precise. No precise. So we're going to keep the rotation going there. Master's Mend, because I don't want to interrupt a rotation. Got a precise. Will not cap me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. A basic will cap me. And then a basic synthesis to end it. Two more. Same thing. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. Got a precise proc. Hell yeah. I love precise touch procs. Alright, that is 6 juice fermenting supplies created. Now for the collectibles. The fermented juice. Definitely do it's 880 progress we're looking for here. I think a muscle memory and then some is what we're going to be getting here. 318 means I'm actually just going to straight up use a careful synthesis right now. This changes things around a little bit, but we'll see. No, it doesn't. Well, it might. We'll see. I do need 1296 quality. Anyway, we'll do it careful to make the use out of that 100% bonus. Yeah, we're just gonna do the touch rotation, basic, standard, advanced, unless I get a precise. Which I was hoping for, but it's fine. And then we're gonna Master's Mend, obviously, for sure, to get more durability. Another touch rotation. Got a precise proc. Okay. We have capped 2592 out of 2592, and once again collectability is at 259, so it's just dropping that last digit, which is totally fine. I need 244 progress. I do not have the ability to get that You know what? Let's see. Veneration does not cost durability, so let's see. And it lasts for 4 steps. So I'm happy about that. Veneration. I need 244 to cap out to end this. None of these give that. So basically, Veneration was just kind of to check. I knew it wasn't going to work. I had a feeling I was going to have to Master's Mend. Now we're good. I can double basic if I want to. I can single groundwork. I'm just going to do that. Less is more. Right? Is that how it works? So yeah, this one is a tiny bit more complicated, but not really. I'm glad I made this video just in case anybody else is kind of figuring it out. I'm good with math. I think that helps a lot. Also, kind of, I don't know. I've kept up with gear for the most part. Muscle memory, careful synth. Like, there are patterns you recognize pretty easily when you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Sorry, got distracted. Okay, so we actually will this time. Will we? Because that will. I'm not going to be able to make the use of all of it. I'm just going to waste. Actually, it doesn't really waste anything, does it? It's just not as useful. So, doing an innovation and then your rotation is it's evening out to 100%. So, like, I've explained this before. It's fine. I'm not going to do it again. I almost never use rapid synthesis and hasty touch. I think those are for. Actually, hasty touch is just bad, right? Rapid synthesis is fantastic, but hasty touch is just kind of bad, actually. Okay. Innovation will not. Well, actually, we're not worried about efficiency here. I don't think that might not make sense to you. That's fine. No, that's not better. Wait, is it better? Fuck it, let's just try it. If I got a precise touch out of that, that'd be awesome, but no, it's cool. Basic, standard, advanced. Once again, it still did not cap me. I got a precise proc, but I can't use it because it'll fuck me. So, Master's Mend. I need a little bit over. I need roughly 350, which even Beer God's Blessing won't give me. So that's sad. I can spend. I don't need to though. I could do like a basic and a standard and be fine. Let's just do that. And then I can 2-putt, as I like to call it. Right? 127 times 2 is 254. That'd be enough. And if it's not, I can always careful synth. Yeah, we're good. Okay, last one. Muscle memory, careful synth. I have a feeling that muscle memory followed by a groundwork is gonna come up in like the next 10 culinarian levels, but not yet. I don't know if innovation actually helped at all. I think it might have. And I can always get a precise touch proc out of it, but still really no luck there. Hey, there we go. This is precise. And we're capped. Awesome. But we still have to use a Master's Mend, and we'll Just 2 pot out with the standard synth. Double standard. Okay, cool. So, Aliapoh of the Zhloe variety. We've HQ'd all of them. Just gotta do them one at a time. It's stunning. Where are you? And each time, each turn in is giving us 150 purple crafter scripts, 1,170 gil, which is more than we spent on the crafting supplies, unless you count the crystals, which I have not been counting the crystals, and 398,880 experience points each time, which is sorry, that's probably more given that I have the Crafter's Grace thingy on from the Commerce Survival Manual. Just FYI. Oh, sorry. Commercial Engineering Manual. I didn't even say the first one right. This gets us rank 2 of Zhloe. Thanks to your hard work, Zhloe's practically swimming in souvenirs from the Highlands. Why, I can just see the smile on Master Gegaruju's face. And the gil flowing freely from his coffers. Tee. Little cutscene. Every time you kind of rank up, you get a little cutscene thingy. Zhloe and I are just hanging out. The souvenirs you brought back from Coerthan have been selling like, something that sells a whole lot. Master Gegaruju and his friends at the Costa del Sol say that just gazing at them is as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. Wow, why, the gil's been pouring in day and night, left and right. But that's not all. Now that our finances are under control, I can finally buy the books and writing implements I've had my eyes on for so long. After all, Zhloe can't very well watch over them forever, can she now? I must help them cultivate their minds, that one day they can strike out and earn their keep on their own. Zhloe was never cut out to be more than a humble merchant, but their future is just full of possibilities. I can't let them down. She's talking about the orphans that she takes care of, just FYI, if you haven't watched any of the previous. I think I only have one previous video where she talks about them. I just haven't done any videos for this, even though it's kind of cute. I probably should, but. And to think that not long ago, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to pay next month's rent. Just look at how far we've come, and it's all thanks to you, Mercy. Zhloe thanks you from the very bottom of her heart. She gives a little bow, hand to chest. Today, I think I'll treat myself to a fresh bowl of pineapple pudding, freshly made 3 days ago. That is, have to make it last, you know? Anyhow, I know you're doing the hard work, but even I deserve that much. Wouldn't you say? I just stare blankly at her for a second and then nod and smile. Oh, thank you. The last bowl I had was left over from last month's batch, and it was somewhat lacking in the smoothness one generally associates with pudding. Why, I almost thought I'd crack a tooth. Oh God, it's horrible. Now that I actually cracked one, not that I actually cracked one, of course. See for yourself. Zhloe's smile is as cute as ever. That one tooth that's slightly out of place only adds to the charm. At least that's what Rowena always told me. Don't you think so too? Oh, you're really too sweet. I'll let you in on a secret. From leftover pudding to stale flatbread, no matter how hard a piece of food gets, you can always soften it up by soaking it in hot water. Yeah. I give her a thumbs up and a vigorous head nod. Of course, it doesn't taste as good then, but at least it's easy on the jaw, and we all have to make sacrifices, right? At least that's what I tell the children when all I have for their supper is day-old porridge. We get gathering plus 10 materia, angler stew as 210 item level, and oyster confit, which is 180 item level for crafting. The angler stews for gathering. Satisfaction up for Zhloe Aliapoh. Next up, whatever his name is that I don't remember off the top of my head and can't pronounce easily. She now considers you a patron of the orphanage. Okay. I don't know what that means. She has a new favor to ask me. We're on a black screen right now. Gosh dang, this lasts forever. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get some pimping in it. That's a bit much. Oh, but how far Menfina's arms has come, from teetering on the brink of bankruptcy to clinging oh so desperately to life. We now find ourselves this close to achieving our dream of actual stability. And it's all thanks to you, and me, and our clients, of course, and the children, too. What were we talking about again? Oh, that's right. Zhloe set her sights higher and higher in search of her biggest client yet. You'll never guess who it is. I'll give you a hint. What begins with a sound and rhymes with Aelstrom? Give up? I'll tell you. The Maelstrom. A kind regular here at the Hard Place told me that the Admiral's planning to hold a massive war game of sorts. Doesn't that sound fun? And kind of scary. But fun. Anyhow, the word is they're looking for all the equipment they can get their hands on. Cannons, cannonballs, more cannons? I have the lists around here somewhere. Anyhow, I'm sure you can see where this is going. If you could procure for me a healthy stock of top-of-the-line naval material, I can guarantee you will be positively swimming in gill, but hopefully not drowning. Did Zhloe mention that she can't swim? But where were we? Oh, of course. I've written up a brand new register of items for you to procure. You'll take a look, won't you? Remember, it's not just Zhloe who's counting on you. We must think of the children. Yeah. The list has been updated. Check it before you wreck it. Sorry, that was dumb. Oh boy, I have a lot more. Wait, I already crafted the other things, right? I did, yeah. Pardon me. Okay. Now to do Adkiragh's turn-ins. Fermented juice number 1. How am I doing on... Oh, we're fine. I feel like... Okay, so you can turn in things that you gather, or fish. There's possibly even a mining thing here that I don't have because I don't have mining, but... Anyway. But... I have found so far the crafter scripts are actually more useful because they'll give me access to ingredients I need to just do my normal basic crafting stuff that I want to get done. So that's why I'm choosing to do these. A marvelous fragrance. The produce of this land is ideal for brewing a fine spirit, one that shan't punish revelers the morrow after. Such a beverage is certain to win over our patrons. So I will not repeat that again. I didn't do it for Zhloe. I don't know why I'm doing it here. He basically says, hey, good job. It's amazing. You're amazing. Hit level 74 culinarian. I love that. Thanks to you, our very own house spirit is now ready to be served. I must confess to feeling somewhat nervous, as if I were sending my child into his first battle. Not that I have any children, of course. He gives a bow. A cutscene again, as I suspected. Glad tidings, my friend. Our house spirit is enjoying unprecedented popularity. Mapopo is beside herself with joy. A bewildered Ara says, at long last we made it. Gods, please let him be here. It is 2 male Aras in like headdress, kind of like white headdress kind of stuff, blue robes with some metal here and there and some straps here and there, black and silver. He will be. He must, after all that we've been through. Algu? Teleboj? What are you two doing here? Says Adkiragh. That voice, it could only be... Chief, it's you! It's really you! I cock my head at that. I ask him what's up. Mercy, I believe you can be trusted with my secret, says Adkiragh. As the two Ara come running up. Be not astonished, but the chief was once poised to become Khan. Not just any Khan, mind you, but that of the largest tribe on all the steppe, the Adarkim. But with great standing comes great risk, and after 8 assassination attempts and 4 sham marriages, he abruptly disappeared with nary a word. We too were sworn to serve the chief till death. Thus did we set out in search of him. First we scoured the length and breadth of the steppe, but when we failed to find him there, we decided to venture farther afield. And after a grueling journey during which we were runaways, stowaways, and castaways in turn, we finally arrived here. I nod. How can this be? How can you learn the truth of my illustrious identity and not be surprised? Impressed? My options are, I met your brother on the steppe, or I don't pry into people's past. I met your brother on the steppe. I've already done that storyline. You met my brother, and he's searching for me, you say? That is not wholly unexpected. Now, you two, how did you know to find me here? Well, Chief, many adventurers come through a reunion these days. Through them, we heard tell of a tavern far to the west. Imagine our surprise when we learned that the proprietor was a man named Adkiragh. That my whereabouts should be exposed in such a manner. Well, 'tis unlikely that any would-be assassins would follow me all this way. We did have one doubt, however, if you'd go so far as to conceal your face, why in the world would you go by your true name? He shrugs at that. But lo and behold, it really was you. We're quite baffled, to be honest. He is shocked by that. Such trifling details aside, you must not tell the others of this. It would not do to cause unnecessary concern. Sorry, I didn't expect to be talking this much at this late at night. We get Gatherer's Materia plus 15. Miso soup with tofu, which I actually made on my video yesterday, but this is also HQ. That's nice. Which is a crafting plus 130, control plus 49, and then Nomad meat pie, which I'm not entirely sure I have made, but it's gathering 57, perception 23 food. And we have reached rank 3, satisfaction up with Adkiragh. New favor to ask me. For as long as we can remember, the chief has always hidden his true identity to others. It's unheard of for him to trust an outsider. Mercy has earned my trust thrice over. It is by virtue of her help that this tavern still exists, and if you two mean to remain here, then I expect you to make a contribution as well. Well then, Chief, I have an idea. A new type of BUUZ buzz, invented by the mole, has been popular of late. With your permission, we'll return to the steppe to learn the secrets of its making. Ah, yes, the one with the new filling. While we're there, we can gather the ingredients as well so we can make it here. I nod. Oh, and don't worry, Chief. We'll take care not to be seen by our tribesmen. And they turn and walk out of the scene. While the ideas sound, I have my doubts about their ability to carry it out. I would feel much more at ease if you were to assist them. I pat my chest a couple times. I got this. Dependable as always. We are so close to becoming profitable again. Let us not lose our momentum. Go forth, my friend, and bring us the ingredients for making this new buzz. Or booze. Bravo UUZ. Let's just check this out really quick. Signature booze cookware. Okay. And Zhloe has Maelstrom material, which again, I'm pretty damn sure we just buy. Again, it depends. Do you want to get crafting scripts or do you want to get gatherer scripts? If you want to get crafting scripts, you come to this scrap salvager, exactly where I said that she would be. I believe Adkiragh is number 1. Was it Maelstrom material component? So Adkiragh, raw step cookware, and Maelstrom material component materials. Okay. So Zhloe, I think, is gonna be number 1, and then purchase items 2. Signature Buzz cookware, yeah. So is Adkiragh. I will come back and do this some other time. I don't think I'm gonna make a video for it. Although, let's see. We just did the whole Coerthan stuff. So we had 250 difficulty, 60 durability, 1024 quality. That was making the material. The actual craft was 500 difficulty, 60 durability, 2048, which is divided by half because we made HQ stuff. The difficulty for making the next components, not very much improved. And honestly, the Maelstrom material is not that much harder to make than the Coerthan souvenirs, so shouldn't be difficult to do the same thing again. Anyway, this video is much longer than I thought it would be. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.